Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me today again. As you know, I'm having a little vacation, long weekend in the United States. That's good. And I'm at a cabin with some friends, having some conversations, discussions about certain things, having fun, going fishing, going and talking around the fire outside and basically having a good time. Excuse me. And trying to also um, discuss some news that I think that are worthy of being discussed. And one of them comes from the Business Insider from May 28th, 2022 by Joshua Zitzer. And this is the title: Kremlin officials think Russia can win Ukraine war by fall. Predicting allies will, and I'm quoting, get tired of helping, report says. So Kremlin officials are hoping that Russia will win the Ukraine war by fall. Medusa reported the officials expect European nations to tire of sending weapons and military aid. The report said, well, I'm of the same assessment, and I will tell you why. Russia's minimum goal is to capture the Donbass, and its top goal is seizing Kiev, the sources says. I disagree with that. They never said, the Russians have never said they will have anything to do with Kiev. If you find that, please let me know. But don't find a drunk guy by a dumpster burning something around the dumpster. No, 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 no. Give me a Lavrov, a Peskov, give me a Putin, give me a Zakharova, give me all these four guys saying something. Or you want to give me, what's his name, Sergei Shoigu, give me that one too. And if any of these guys said, yeah, we're going to take Kiev, to go to Kiev and conquer, and then I will apologize in a very strange way, but I will apologize. I am not aware of that whatsoever. Never read, never, and I don't think why. Why should they care about Kiev? Do they want to take care of Zelensky? They don't have to hit Kiev. They have to hit Zelensky. Why do they bother? For what? What do they want Kiev for? What's in Kiev? People, apartment buildings, businesses, highways, and people. What is it? If they want people, they can just pinpoint them and take care of them. If they want the administrative location, they can just surround, if they want Kiev whenever they want, like they did before. And if they want to stop anything or control everything that goes in out, including electricity, water, and everything else in Kiev, they can do that. Why would they? And they create a new capital if that's what they want. But why would they want that? They never said that. Never, never in any conversation. And I don't use never like that. But I haven't heard it. Let's put it this way so far. And says, and regarding the European nations, of course, European nations shot themselves in the foot by giving up the Russian oil and gas or whatever, how they pay with rubles, with whatever they have to pay, and they get from other sources who they are supplied at extra price from across the Atlantic, basically. So beyond the fact that the inflation is high, the prices will go up not only because of the inflation, but also because the supply is lower and the demand is the same or more, unless the economy shrinks and somehow you get rid of some population, and that's not going to be the case, right? So this is a quote that I'm gonna use. Will grind them down in the end. One source. I would like to know who that source is. One source close to the Kremlin told the independent Russian news outlet Medusa. The whole thing will probably be over by the fall. Again, I quote it. And again, a second source. Sooner or later, Europe will tire of helping. And again, I'm quoting, this is both money and arms productions that they need for themselves. The source also predicted the European nations will have to negotiate with Russia as winter approaches because they are reliant on its energy exports to keep people warm. Nothing is, it says the maximum goal remains the seizure of Kiev, the capital, the sources says. Already that tells me, I don't know who made this up, but nevertheless, I I agree. I agree that the Russians, as the winter approaches, the Europeans are going to be like scrambling for what are we going to do now? Now what? What are we going to do? And they're going to say, I don't know. Let's ask Biden. Oh, Biden is sleeping again. Oh my God, Kamala is doing something else with her mouth. She's busy, so she can't talk, and she's on her knees too. So I don't know, man. What are we going to do about it? Who can we talk? Well, how about we talk with some generals? Oh no, maybe with Schwab, maybe with I don't know some bankers, maybe with some in I don't know, energy companies, maybe with some military companies. I don't know who's in charge. Who is in charge? Boris Johnson? No. So this is what's going to happen. The winter approaches. The Europeans will get in a frenzy, a desperation. If the Russians hold up, and I don't see why the Russians wouldn't hold up, but unless they start using, but starting losing, I'm talking militarily. But as of now, in the past 2 days, some developments, important developments occurred in Ukraine, and I read some cracks in not only in the front, on the front, where the Ukrainians are remobilizing themselves, like, but we're not retreating. And there are some personalities, politicians, experts, like Kissinger and, for instance, Macron earlier, about what, a month ago, he was the first one who said, well, maybe Ukraine should just give up some of his land and do not upset Putin too much, or they said do not embarrass Putin too much. Why are you embarrassing? He's winning so far. But nevertheless, this is what I think the problem is. This crack that I see happening, they will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And Russia has enough market to to use their energy to India, China, and other ones who want their energy at a cheaper price. And the energy producers are having a blast. They have record profits. Uh, uh, I posted videos regarding that, and you can get the numbers. And it's not only the Russians, the Saudis, the Dutch, the Shell, the Chevron. We're going to find about Chevron in Venezuela, see how sanctions are working, and see how morality is partial and is situational. Morality is situational. You'll see. I will post the next video on that, on Chevron, Venezuela, United States sanctions on Maduro, and unbelievable. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, be just, and yes, they will give in. I'm talking about the Western. They will. What are they going to do? I don't see anything else, but it's probabilities. Okay, it's not certainty. Probabilities, and probabilities in my brain, based on whatever I read and I know, will point out towards the West will have to pressure Zelensky to out, or get someone who's going to do it, or they're just going to say, Zelensky, your time's up. You got to discuss with those guys something. We'll see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. See you in a minute. Ciao.